Hey all, how's it going? Brad here, and we're playing World of Warcraft. So I just started the Exile's Reach, the new start zone for World of Warcraft. It's basically available for new players that play World of Warcraft for the very first time. I believe they get the option to go through Exile's Reach only, but I could be wrong about that. But because I've been a player for over a decade, well, God, 13, 14 years now, if I do play a non-allied race, I have the option to play either the existing start zone for that allied race or Exile's Reach. So we're going to go through Exile's Reach. And I'm currently playing a Blood Elf, hence I have the option of Sunstrider Isle, but we're going to skip that. We're going to go right to Exile's Reach. I've already gone through this once on another character. It is really cool. You could just tell how much work that the artist put into this. Some of the assets are reused from I think from Legion and Battle for Azeroth, but it fits perfectly and it looks great. And I really hope they give this sort of polish and this kind of styling to all these start zones, but maybe not. Maybe this is the way they're going to go from now on. But let's get started and see. So the story is really great. The island looks amazing. The only thing I could knock it for is it's too short. I wish it was longer.
Of the mighty Horde, a disparate band of races united in their pursuit of freedom, honor, and glory. A Horde expedition sent to explore an uncharted island has recently gone missing. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Orgrimmar. Find the lost expedition members and bring them home. For the Horde!
Okay, so tutorials are on, but I'm going to turn them off. Just because I don't need them. And I'm going to turn on all the other options. Auto loot. The bars. Okay. Where is it under again? Social. We'll block guild invites because people tend to do that while I'm streaming. So we'll stop that from happening. We'll turn off tutorials. So there we go. Okay, so the one thing that's really cool is this, they actually teach you kind of like in a bare bones way how to play your class.
Stay focused on our mission.
We're nearing the Isle where the Horde's last expedition was lost. You need to be prepared for what's out there. Warm up on these combat dummies. Show me your strength.
For the Horde, we need to be ready for anything. Show me your skill in combat. Fine work. Next week. Rain? Our shaman said the skies would be clear.
Good, you've kept training since we set sail. I need to speak with the crew about this storm. Spar with Throg. He will assess your skills and decide on your role once we make landfall.
Don't let your guard down. Throg will spar with you for now.
Expedition.
I must speak to the crew about the rain.
Oktar. Nothing quite like a good fight in the rain. We will spar together and take measure of your strength.
For the Horde! I'll take my position. Strike first and strike hard.
So both the Alliance and the Horde have the same start zone and the same kind of quest sequence.
Victory or death! Always face your enemy! I concede. Your strength will see our mission through.
Yeah, you start with no bags as well.
I'm here to help.
Not even your backpack is available, so you can't do anything until that becomes available with your bags. Well fought. You bring strength and honor to the Horde. Now, we just wait. Do you hear that?
Go with honor. Warlord! This storm will soon overwhelm us!
Soldiers, brace yourselves! The Horde leaves no one behind.
The ship won't make it to the island in one piece. Hold on to something and pray the elements will spare us from a grim death at sea.
Stay sharp.
Lag spike.
Danger, sir. Recruit! You survived. We need to regroup at once. We won't rest until the expedition
The shore is littered with
found.
shipwrecks. We must be where the lost expedition crashed. We cannot begin our search until our soldiers are healed. There is no honor in leaving the fallen behind. Our medical supplies were stolen by murlocs. Slay the pests and recover our first aid kits.
Don't let your guard recover our supplies. But don't fight too many murlocs at once. They're dangerous in packs.
Uh-oh, someone just came through here, so I have to be careful. Because they're going to start spawning all around me. But they appear to be neutral. I don't remember even the one other time I came through here. I don't remember them being hostile outright. Yeah, I think they're all neutral. Keep thinking I should teleport. Or blink. I keep forgetting that I'm level 1. Or level 3. Okay, the weirdest thing about... Okay, so they also did a stat squish and a level crunch. So now maximum level instead of 120 is 50. So it's the oddest thing I find when going through the start zone and leveling characters with the new patch is the level squish is the most strangest thing. Because you can literally go in and play Legion at level 10. So it's really odd playing Legion at level 10. Just stuff like that. The Murlocs are carrying our first aid kits. Slay them. Okay, here you go. Excellent work. Let's get the survivors back on their feet. We must treat our wounded before we can begin searching for the missing expedition. Take this first aid kit and tend to the survivors. The Horde leaves no one behind.
For the Horde!
My thanks. We'll find the expedition yet.
Mark my words, that storm was unnatural.
Quite the storm. Probably hit the first boat, too.
We won't rest until the
We're back on our
expedition has
feet.
been found.
Now let's move. The lost expedition is somewhere on this island. I saw a fire to the north of us. We're going to see if it was started by someone from the expedition. You're the newest of our recruits, so you're staying with me. Come, we move north.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us. You three, search for more survivors. Recruit, you and I will push forward.
Well, it looks like the bags are still screwed up. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to heirloom gear. That'll make this much easier to deal with. let's do... that. Okay, do I have everything? I think so. Okay, good. This will make leveling through here a little bit more easier using the heirloom gear.
So
Wanza!
hungry.
So hungry. They took everyone else. I be the last one.
The Horde leaves no one
This is
behind.
Wansa, a shaman who was with the expedition. She is dying of starvation, a death unfit for the Horde. Slay some of the nearby wildlife for their meat and cook it over the fire. Wansa can tell us what happened to the missing expedition after she eats.
For the Horde!
Should just said you'd be coming.
She's my daughter. Nothing could keep me from her. And as a soldier of the Horde, she knows we leave no one behind.
Alright, I've got enough meat. Oh, there's a chest over there too. I'll get that in a sec. There are unique mobs on this island. I've noticed a couple. And there's also a few chests.
Ambushed by the Quillbore.
Eat first. I won't let you starve to death.
Wansa quickly eats the meal that you cooked. Look, I'm not gonna be knocking on Bonsamdi's door after all. You best hurry. The Quillbore took Shuja and the rest of the expedition.
We won't rest until the
Wansa said the
expedition
Quillbore
has
have
been
kidnapped the
found.
missing expedition, including my daughter. The Quillbore will kill you if you're not prepared. They're much smarter and deadlier than Murlocs. I won't see you die by their hands. We're going to spar one last time. When we are done, you will cleave a path straight through the Quillbore.
Stay
Okay,
sharp.
so we're gonna
Danger surrounds that
practice.
recruit. Quillbore pose a far greater threat than Murlocs. You must be ready to face them in battle. Your next lesson begins now. Frostbolt slows your enemy's movement. Fire Blast takes no time to cast. Use it when your foe is already upon you. You can cast Fire Blast instantly, making it the best option when your foe is close. Fire Blast takes no time to cast. Use it when you can cast Fire Blast instantly. You can cast Fire Blast instantly. You can cast Fire Blast
This is one thing they don't
instantly,
tell you is that when
making
she
it the
says that,
best option.
you're
Good.
supposed to use
Fire
it when
Blast
she says it.
instant cast makes it perfect to use in melee range. Let's practice this again. Keep using Frostbolt to hold your opponent at bay. You can cast Fire Blast instantly. You've got promise. Let's do it one more time before you face the Quillbore.
So basically, this I don't particularly love, but
Stay away from your foe and hit them with Frostbolt.
while she's talking about Frostbolt, you have to use Frostbolt. Then when she talks about Firebolt, you use Firebolt or Fire Blast.
Enough. You're ready to fight the Quillbore.
If you do it in
Now
any other
we
order,
rescue
it screws
our
up.
brethren.
So that's a bit of a downer, but that's okay.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
You're ready to slaughter the Quillbore. Let's speak to Wansa and see what she
Don't
knows.
let your guard down.
We've got to get the others
The Quillbore
back.
kidnapped the rest and the expedition and took them north. They say they're gonna use the expedition for some kind of sacrifice. You gotta head north as fast as you can to stop them.
The survivors be counting
We'll
on
head
us.
north to see what the others have found. Wansa, rest and regain your strength before joining us.
I'll
Okay,
be
I need that
seeing you
chest
soon
first.
then. Your daughter be right to count on you.
The Horde never abandons its soldiers. I will not abandon her.
So it just gives you a little bit of extra stuff. None of which I need. I guess I could put the one armor belt on. Yeah, so it looks like they just have a little bug to fix right here. It's just my bag is not showing
good.
up.
You're here. The Quillbore are conducting some foul ritual. The Eternal Sun guides us.
So you probably do have access to your bag, it just doesn't appear until you get another bag. It's a bug though, I'm sure. I've discovered that the Quillbore are performing a necromantic ritual on a survivor from the missing expedition. The ritual is being performed by the tribe's leader, Geolord Grekog. Slay Grekog and save the survivor. Show this brute that the Horde is not to be trifled with. And then the second quest, Quillbore are savage and violent. I had thought the practice of necromancy beyond them. Obviously, we cannot allow them to continue their rituals, and certainly not on members of the Horde. Slay the Quillbore in the den. They must learn the fatal error of their ways.
Shurelaran.
We move, now. Those monsters have my daughter.
Shuja? I saw no sign of her. Perhaps she evaded capture.
One can hope. She rarely acts with such caution.
Okay, someone's just ahead of me, so I gotta be careful about respawning Quillbore. So the island's fairly large. When you've been through it enough times, I guess you would start feeling that it's smaller, and I guess it is a little smaller. But when you're just starting the game, you're not going to notice that, especially if you're starting it for the very first time.
Intruders! You will be our next sacrifice.
Oh, you're in for it now, pal.
Oh, someone's already fighting him. That just speeds up my progress a little bit. So yeah, if somebody else is fighting him, rush forward and go after them, because fighting him is not too difficult, but it does take a little bit of time, and he tends to get close to you and try to do some damage in melee range.
You must be Warlord Brekka, Shuja's mother. She always said you'd save our hides.
We're not safe just yet. Where are the others?
Mithron Dawn Tracker.
No idea.
At your service.
But I got a way to find out.
Keep yourself safe.
Ready to make some gold?
Okay, you're looking for Soldier Grimax, right? Gotta tell you, she's kind of intense. Always going on and using her own strength to get ahead. But you're in luck, because I'm the one goblin who can help you find her and the rest of the expedition. Feast your eyes on this fancy device here. Stole it off a gnome, improved on it, and made it our own. Or made it my own. I call it the Choppy Booster MK5. Use it to find Suja and the others.
Pleasure doing business with you. This here's a tiny version of the Choppy Booster Mark V. Just let me enlarge it. Okay, might have overdone it a bit. Hold on. Ha! Perfect! It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. Can you hear me, recruit? Looks like the camera's working like a charm.
If it has a camera, then why does someone need to be up there?
I need a backup plan, in case your recruit gets dropped like a rock. Is this thing still on? Hey, pal! You accepted all liability by agreeing to this.
Be quiet! I see something!
There's Suja. Right in the middle of that circle.
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
Cowards! Soon you will face the full might of the Horde!
Ha! Our dragon will crush them. We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
They're bringing a dragon back from the dead? Is it too late for us to run?
We do not run when our people need us. Find us a way through all of those undead.
Hey, you say jump, I provide the rocket boots. How about a giant boar?
Whatever you do, make it quick. My daughter's life is at stake.
You need it? I got it.
I call this gadget the Resizer. It's what I use to unshrink the choppy booster MK5. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I got, at best, a passing understanding of how this thing works. That means I'm gonna be pushing a lot of buttons to see what happens. I'm sure we'll figure out how to upsize one of these boars, but we'll use it to trample, then we'll use it to trample those undead goons. You hold the Resizer while I fiddle with it. Then just press the buttons and, hope for the best?
I'll be seeing you later. Well, I promised a giant boar. Now we just gotta deliver. Huh. That ain't right. Let's see, just gotta... There! Try it now! Oh, who needs a giant boar when we can do that? Here, try it again.
He's enjoying this way too much.
That's what I'm talking about! Let's get back to Grimax.
He's enjoying himself way too much.
Stay focused on our mission.
So the giant boar was a fool's errand, and you turned the device into a weapon instead? Good work. Let's see if you can pull this off.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
Friend.
I got the perfect plan. You're gonna ride the choppy booster MK5 and blast those walking cadavers from the sky. I hereby dub the Resizer the Redeather. We're gonna slow them down where the undead belong. Except for our undead. They're totally fine. Anyway, hop on the choppy booster MK5 and I'll pilot it. Once you have Soja Grimax, we'll blast our way to all the other survivors. Okay, so this is where it diverts.
Zombies. Remember that my proprietary invention made it happen.
So this is a slight differentiation between Alliance and Horde. The Alliance side, when I did the tests on the boars, we actually enlarged the boar, so I ended up riding the boar into combat. So I was actually like using boar skills in order to kill the undead. So the Horde side, you're actually using this chopper. You use this chopper on the Alliance side as well, but you use it as recon, and that's it.
Hey, remember that little talk we had about liability? It looks like that rig is about to,
Drop
explode.
me.
Mother, I failed. Lord. Hang on, Shuja! Recruit with me. Loktar Ogar!
Let's get rid of this guy.
Wretched ogre. Let's check on Shuja. Mother, I tried to stop the ogres on my own, but I failed. My strength was not enough. Shuja, the Horde is strong, not when we fight alone, but when we stand united. Now, tell me what's happened here. I will do whatever.
Thank you, stranger. I failed the Horde. I was not strong enough to stop this threat on my own.
Be vigilant. As you command. The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a ritual that will... It's already begun. They're going to use the life force they've gathered to reanimate the dragon. Then we must take action. Remember that when we band together, the Horde can conquer any challenge. We will bring an end to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Loktar Ogar! We won't rest until the
Provisioner Jin Hak managed to recover some other supplies from the shipwreck. I want you to see if he has anything you could use before we move to stop these rituals.
Don't let your guard down.
Okay, so I just gotta buy and sell. So they teach you kind of passively how to buy and sell. So I'm gonna sell all my junk. Gonna buy a Horde tabard. I'll buy some turkey too, why not?
Stay away from the voodoo.
The Horde leaves no one
Hope you have what you
behind.
need. Throg found his bag nearby and thought you might have use of it.
For the Horde!
I don't have use of it, but thank you anyway. Alright, so now it splits off into two quests. They go north and south of where we're currently at in
I
the
wonder
start
if this
zone.
island will kill me. Again.
Warlord Grimax wants us to search west of here. Oh, well, it's, yeah, I guess it is west when you think of the map
I wonder if
orientation.
this island will
So
kill
it's
me.
northeast and
Again.
west you're gonna go.
Welcome to the party.
We could use your help. I've already died once, and it's not an experience I'd care to repeat.
Welcome to the party. Let's see if we can find one of those rituals. A dark pit and darker magic. I think we found the ritual. Never a dull moment with the Horde.
The giant pit filled with necromantic energy and spiders? I used to hate spiders. Now that I'm Forsaken, I don't think they're all that bad. They will still definitely kill you, though. There's a whole lot of necromantic energy coming from this pit. I'm guessing a ritual is being performed down there, and that means a sacrifice. Do you hear that? I've got the best hearing around, ever since I got these new ears sewn onto me. It sounds like there are some more of our soldiers trapped down there, probably all webbed up. Wansa and I will stay up here and help anyone who gets out. You should jump in and rescue anyone who is left down there.
You're the only hope those survivors have left. No pressure.
And make sure you be stopping that ritual.
I'm not jumping down the hole. Knowing me, I'll get killed if I jump down. Because I don't have Featherfall yet. Lots of spiders hanging from the ceiling. So this is a cave we've seen before, if you've ever played or watched, God, as far back as Legion and BFA used quests like this. I think Warlords of Draenor also used it as well, but they just basically dressed the inside of the cave up, so this cave's got spider webs all over it. One more person to save.
A rescue party. Earth Mother, guide their path.
I will harvest your life force, and then those who sealed me in here shall burn.
The pillars here are in slightly different locations.
You will be kindling for the flame. I die. So
Thank you, friend. I will bear us to safety. Hop on.
She will bear us to safety, but she's not a bear.
On, Shay. Watch over and protect us.
Not exactly sure why the screen goes darker.
Dark magic has brought ruin to this place.
Oh, good. You made it out.
You did good saving the survivors
Look
and
how
killing
beautiful
the
that
spiders.
is. Such a modern
Those
zone now.
spiders had their rightful home destroyed. They deserved better.
Well, if you be putting it that way.
You have a problem with spiders, Wansa?
You seen the spiders we trolls be dealing with? Sure, you'll not be a fan of them either.
Stay focused on our mission.
Krenna Earthcaller will be vital to our cause. Her connection to nature will help us understand what the ogres have done to this land. Good work, recruit.
Don't let your guard down.
Counter spell can go there. Alright, now the other side. Oh wait, did I not put a cape on? No, I didn't put a back piece on. There we go.
We must rescue the others.
You have my thanks for saving me. I swear to not show such weakness again. The ogres are planning to sacrifice the rest of the expedition to fuel the ritual that will raise the dragon. It seems one of our survivors was taken into the hills north of here. Bo scouted ahead to investigate. Come, we'll see what he has found.
Elements guide you. I will join Bo farther north, where the harpies roost. Meet me there.
Grab my snazzy chauffeur, drag me up there. Oh, let's go over here really quick. There's like a little side quest here with an elemental. He's trapped.
I am light incarnate.
Ah, you are not in league with the ogres. Please, you must aid me. I have been bound against my will by dark magic. I ask only that you free me. Take a piece of my light. Use it to dispel the necrotic energies that are keeping me captive.
Dispel the foul magic that binds me here. I attempted to bring an end to these rituals. But the ogres ensnared me, drained my power. Free me so I might recover and pass some of my power to you. The spell is weakening. The light returns to me. Freedom. You have my gratitude.
You have my thanks. I must leave this world, but I wish you luck. Take my blessing. May it aid you against these monsters. So it grants me a 60% speed boost for 10 minutes.
Might accept my blessing and end the necromancy.
They seem to have captured a forsaken prisoner for their ritual. An alert mind is a strong mind.
I have found the missing member of the expedition, but we must have many problems to deal with first. We have many problems to deal with first. Okay, there's two quests. Harpy Calling and Purge the Totems. The Harpies seem to be in league with the ogres. Many of them are gathering to attack our camp. We must thin their numbers and thwart their attempts to eliminate us. Perhaps they will learn it is best to leave the horde be. Actually, there's 3 quests. Bo has a quest as well. The Harpies have placed vile totems throughout the area to attain more power. We must destroy these totems in order to debilitate our foes. Take this torch and burn any totems you see. It is wise to weaken one's enemy before the fight even begins.
Take care of yourself.
The horde will be victorious.
Oh, sorry, those 2 quests were Bo's. Now Shuja also has a quest. The Harpies plan to sacrifice the expedition's mage, a forsaken by the name of Herbert Gloomburst. Our foes seek to use this vile necromancy even on the undead. Herbert's ethics are questionable, but he always strives to serve the horde. We'll need his magic to stop the ogres. Let's move.
Strength and honor. I'll cut a path straight through these harpies.
Count me in.
So I didn't see the unique mobs today, which means somebody killed them. Wow, somebody must have blasted through here and killed everything. So we've got to kill 10 harpies. And I haven't had to fight a single one. Yeah, somebody had killed them all. They're all starting to respawn now. Alright, now we're good.
Interested in some experiment?
Isn't this ironic? The Harpies were just discussing using me as bait to capture more members of the Horde, and now you come strolling up here. By the way, they're going to attack you at any moment. I'll fight the Harpies that come. Can you use your magic to break free?
A shame I must break such a fascinating spell. Keep the Harpies away from me!
Wow, he is kind of crazy. Oh my god.
At least I won't starve.
At least I won't starve. So it's just basically a gauntlet battle. We just have to repel the waves. Guy is crazy.
Let's make ourselves scarce, shall we?
Her sister can win
All
any
right.
battle. Maintain your balance.
Necromancy!
I
It's
will
insane,
do whatever
right?
it takes.
Alright, perhaps my mother was right. Together we stood against the Harpies and claimed victory. Let us return to camp with Herbert in tow. We're one step closer towards thwarting the ogres and their plans to revive that dragon.
Be vigilant. Well fought. We're one step closer to crushing those pitiful ogres. The Horde leaves no one behind.
It's good to see you all back in one piece. You are a testament to the Horde's strength of will. Let's hope Gloomburst is as powerful as he is unhinged.
Stay sharp. Danger surrounds us.
Need some.
We've got some good spells for a novice mage. There are a few things holding you back, though. For instance, it's absolutely clear to me that you don't know Polymorph. If you did, you would have been using it on the Harpies that were attacking us. Let's fix that. My spellbook has details on how to cast it, but my captors threw it into the nearby lake. Grab it for me, would you? Oh, and don't look through the book beforehand. You will almost certainly regret it if you do.
Stay. I'd get the book myself, but a good mage knows when to delegate.
In other words, he's lazy. So here it's kind of like a very subtle way to teach you to like swim underwater. Like you don't have to just swim in the water, you can swim under the water. So they're kind of catering to like people that have never played the game before.
Interested in some experimentation?
Perfect. The page for polymorph is smudged, but a little guesswork never stopped me from figuring out a spell. It'll be quick for me to show you how to cast this properly.
Never here's an example of polymorph.
Bloomburst! Explain yourself!
I'm merely demonstrating how polymorph is useful in a fight. Your opponent will wander around until you attack them, like so. Need some.
I can't send you off without make sure. Okay, polymorph correctly. If you messed it up, you may transform someone into something completely different. I want to make sure I'm around to take notes if that happens. Let's see, Throg will do nicely. I can spot a prime test subject from a mile away. Shall we begin?
Stay moderately safe.
Let's begin.
Frog, assist me. We will both attack our recruit and teach them how to use polymorph.
I'd rather not be turned into a sheep.
That's the kind of thinking that prevents learning. Necromancy. I'm here to help. It's insane, right? Observe. Your polymorphed foe will wander around. Use that time to finish off whoever is left. I suppose you'd better hit Frog to break the spell.
I don't think I learned anything from that.
Well, I wasn't teaching you now, was I?
He's got a point. He was teaching me.
Need some.
So obviously from class to class, it'll maybe be something different, but because I'm playing a mage, the mage is helping me out, teaching me how to use polymorph. You've got the hang of polymorph. Make sure to use it whenever you're faced with more than one foe.
See you around.
Stay focused on
The last remaining survivor is being held within the ogre's citadel. Krina and Herbert have a plan to get us inside. A small group of us will gather up north. You're coming with us. If you fail here, the ogres will raise the dragon from the dead. We won't let that happen.
For the Horde! Recruit, we push forward. The rest of you, hold this position.
Oh, it's another quest. So there's side quests, do them. You know, if you're going to do the quest, just do them. You see a crude sign made by the ogres. It contains a warning. Big bear. Bad. Big bear guard big ogre treasure. Kill after ritual, get treasure, make more power. Well, he is a big bear, that's for sure. Had a warlock come and help me. I'll give that warlock a bit of a boost. So basically, if you don't have heirloom gear like me, it's good to do the side quests because some of them will give you armor. In this case, it gave me shoulders that, if you don't have heirloom gear, they're better. They're pretty much better than what you're wearing right now. Oh, I guess I could just jump on my ride.
We won't rest until the
Darkmaul Citadel looms ahead. Herbert's proposed plan is unconventional. We need to get into Darkmaul Citadel, rescue the last survivor, and stop the ogre necromancy behind all of this. Herbert and Krina are going to cast a spell to make you look like an ogre. and then you're going to take us in as your prisoners. We do not have the strength to launch a full-scale assault, so this will have to do. Speak with Herbert when you're ready.
Stay sharp. Danger
Interested
surrounds
in
us.
some experimentation?
I'm ready to be transformed.
Oh, a willing test subject. Such a rare find.
Good. Now act like an ogre and get us inside.
Don't speak. Just smile and wave. The dumber you look, the better.
More sacrifices! Go to cooking pit! Wave at Gorgoth! Show what you got!
Keep moving. See if we can learn anything about the ritual.
What do we have here?
See this silly tell you slash wave at him.
We thought we lost. Take them to the back. We'll seal them with the wardstones like we did their leader. It is time to complete the ritual atop the citadel. Then all will bow before us.
Warlord Thunderwalker, we have to destroy those seals now!
Raw strength won't be enough. We need to end the spell. The Horde leaves no one behind.
There may just be a way that we can save Warlord Thunderwalker. Warlord Thunderwalker won't last much longer. Soon, his life essence will be completely drained. Gorgoth mentioned that they are keeping him captive through the use of wardstones. I want you to recover these wardstones and bring them here so you can release Thunderwalker.
Don't let her find them. And use them to free the
Did you see the catapults lined up on the way over here? Seems like the ogres are planning to hurl who knows what at our camp. Good thing I came prepared. Cork gave me some of his explosives as a contingency plan. I was going to save them for some enemies back in Orgrimmar, but I suppose you should use them here instead. Blow up the catapults before they fire on our camp.
Never stop
We
innovating.
must rescue the others.
This is worse than I thought. The ogres were counting on us to stage a rescue attempt. It seems that they plan to attack our camp while they near completion of the ritual. We can't let that happen. Crush the ogres. Show them the strength of the Horde.
Elements guide you.
So now I don't have a disguise anymore. Have to be careful here. There's a bunch of ogres that are dead. There's Wug. So he had one stone.
All over now.
I thought with that guy sleeping I wouldn't wake him up, but apparently not.
How me die?
How me die? I guess I should kill this guy while I'm over here. Oh, somebody else is already doing it. Yeah, he just died. Okay, ogre's dead. Catapult's burned.
We keep sacrifice. You know, stop it. Me speak too soon. Good. Me get smashed.
Oh, I need one more catapult to destroy. Which one did I miss? Somehow I missed one. Oh, there it is. I walked right past it. Oh, there's a chest as well. This is where I killed those two guys where one guy was sleeping. And I thought I could kill the other guy without the guy sleeping waking up.
Interested in some experimentation?
Or will be victorious.
You have my thanks, but we must still end the ogre's ritual. Peace, friend.
Gorgroth seeks to raise a powerful dragon, Ravnir, from the dead. He's collected enough life essence to attempt to finish the ritual, even if it means Ravnir will not be at her full strength. Gorgroth will not stop until he is slain. You must storm the citadel and slay Gorgroth before he can complete his ritual. I would charge inside beside you were I not still recovering from his dark magic.
Farewell.
Use the group finder to enter the dungeon Dark Maul Citadel. So they even teach you how to like use a group finder so you know how to queue up for dungeons, which is pretty cool.
Let's move. I'll keep the ogres focused on me while you strike them down. We've slain almost all of them. Keep fighting!
All this necrotic energy. The ritual must nearly be complete.
Bad tank.
That's one of Gorgon's bodyguards. What's our plan of attack? Recruit! You strike first. I'll draw his attention. Shoot ya! Heal our wounds!
As you command. Loktar!
Never see Warcraft win.
Keep moving. Gorgroth must be close. Gorgroth! Prepare to join your precious dragon in death!
Puny vermin, you will not stop the ritual! Not after all we have done! Grafnir will destroy you all!
Strike now! For the Horde!
Final sacrifice!
So he planned to sacrifice himself all along.
Did we stop him?
Nope.
Foolish ogre! You have given me nowhere near enough power!
Loktar, Ogar! Victory or death!
Pathetic mortals! Your deaths will nourish me!
Thanks all. Speak with Grimax.
We must rescue the others.
We won't rest until the
Let's
expedition
get out of the
has
Citadel.
been... Horde reinforcements! I knew they would find us.
Blood and thunder, soldiers! We've been trying to push our way past the storm.
Stay focused on our mission.
We're done here. Let's return to Orgrimmar. When you're ready, hop on one of the wyverns. It's time to go home.
Horde, mount a wyvern and fly home to Orgrimmar. Glory awaits us.
Okay, so you're given the option to leave or not. And that's the end of the start zone. So it's actually a little faster than I would like.
Could wield such magic. If only I had more time to study it.
But I think a lot of people, players would appreciate it.
This
where
island
it's like an hour
must
long
be
and you're done.
allowed to heal.
Look! On the horizon! One of our gunships!
An impressive display of the Horde's strength. Those ogres would do well to run and hide.
It's another subtle nod to tutorial. That's one of our
Come,
gunships. So you already know what a gunship looks like now. You don't have to figure out what you're looking for later on in, like, Wrath of the Lich King, or you know what the gunship will look like, because they show it to you here. So it's just like little subtle tutorial, like, tips kind of thing, without being overbearing.
Orgrimmar, bulwark of the mighty Horde. Standing as a symbol of pride and resilience, it is here that its citizens gather to barter goods and muster their strength. Their longtime rival, the Imperious Alliance, poses a relentless threat. But no foe can hope to stand against the fearless soldiers of the Horde. Though the Blood Elf homeland was nearly lost to tragedy and betrayal, your people have reclaimed your birthright and seek a brighter destiny. Azeroth faces countless threats. Bold heroes are needed to rise up and defend her. For the Horde!
We won't rest until the expedition
It's good to be back in Orgrimmar. I must report to the war chief, but I know what you can do in the meantime. Okay, so you can do the Welcome to Orgrimmar quest, which I guess they'll like send you around Orgrimmar giving you a tutorial, or you can skip it. So I'm going to skip it because I already know Orgrimmar pretty well. Chromie is seeking veteran adventurers to embark on expeditions through time and space. This is your opportunity to experience the legendary adventures of the past today. Speak with Chromie near Orgrimmar Embassy for more information. Okay, so this part here is basically, instead of going to the board and choosing where you want to go next, the war board, you go to Chromie and you actually choose an expansion you want to do. So the embassy is always to the left, just up this ramp. So if you're brand new to this game, you never played it before, just go up this double ramp and through this door right here. And this is the Orgrimmar Embassy. And here she is right here on an hourglass. She's also got an hourglass symbol on the map now. So then you just talk to her. Adventurers wanted. I'm glad you made it. Something tells me that your fortune is waiting for you in the past. Select a timeline. So then you just go to the screen and you actually choose which expansion you want to do. And you don't have to stay dedicated through that expansion, but just pick the one you like and level through it. It actually, you should get to level 50 before you ever get through the expansion, because the leveling is still ridiculously quick. But with that, I'm going to stop right there. So that's the start zone, Exile's Reach. So if you're playing the game new, that will be your starting area. But if you're returning to the game, or if you're planning on coming back for the Shadowlands expansion, you'll be able to choose, if you have a non-allied race that you're leveling, you'll get the choice between the original start location or Exile's Reach. If you're playing an allied race, you won't get that option. You'll start in the allied race start zone. But with that, we are done. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for hanging in there to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button so you know when I post the next video. And don't forget to comment and let me know what you thought of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.